Hi, I'm Miles Budimer, Senior Editor with Design World. In this product spotlight video, we're going to take a look at a new power supply from TRACO Power, specifically from the company's new TCI product line of AC/DC industrial power supplies. The TCI series was designed to support the increasing trend of engineers requiring power solutions that don't use fan cooling and have limited space. The TCI family of conduction-cooled power supplies includes power platforms of 130, 240, and 500 watts, with output voltages of 12, 24, and 48 volts DC. They also include IEC EN UL 62368-1 safety approvals, and an internal filter for EN 55032 Class B for conducted emissions. In an earlier video, we highlighted features of the TCI 130 and the TCI 240 series, which can supply up to 130 and 240 watts of power respectively. Here, we'll look at the highest power model in the new family, the TCI 500U. It can supply up to 500 watts of output power and is the big brother, so to speak, to the TCI 130 and TCI 240 mentioned earlier. Specifically, it has the ability to deliver up to 450 watts or 90% of the maximum output power at 230 volts AC input, or 400 watts or 80% of maximum output power at 115 volts AC input without the need of a fan. With forced air cooling, the TCI 500U can operate at full rated power of 500 watts from minus 20 degrees Celsius to plus 50 degrees Celsius. The main feature of the TCI 500U, like the 130 and 240, is that it is a conduction-cooled power supply. For the amount of power it can supply without forced air, it has a compact footprint in comparison to similar power supplies. As you can see here, this is the TCI 500U power supply. It's housed in a U-frame conduction-cooled housing and measures 3.3 inches wide by 5.2 inches long by 1.6 inches high. And that's what makes these power supplies special. They're conduction-cooled, meaning that they don't require fans or other forced air cooling techniques, but rely on conduction cooling when mounted to a metal chassis or a baseplate. In fact, the TCI series was designed specifically for applications where forced air cooling is not desired or not available. The units use a hybrid approach to conduction cooling, where part of the cooling takes place via the base plate and by mounting the power supply on a metal chassis, and the other part by partially encapsulating the supply in a special epoxy for enhanced cooling. While the metal case ensures optimal heat transfer to any base plate or case, the special epoxy does the same for the individual components. It does this by establishing an ideal thermal connection to all critical components, which is otherwise hard to do with more conventional power supply designs. With an efficiency rating of up to 92%, the TCI 500U can operate conduction-cooled from minus 20 degrees C up to 45 degrees C without derating, while operating up to 80 degrees C with low derating. Other key features include overvoltage category OVC III, 5-volt DC standby, and 12-volt DC aux outputs, as well as power good, remote on-off, and remote sense for system management and interface that are often required in this power range. These units also feature active power correction and EMC characteristics dedicated for use in general industrial applications, automation, as well as test and measure. For more information on TRACO's new TCI series power supplies, visit their website and be sure to come back here for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.